What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going through talking about our best centers in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM and ranking them on a tier list from S tier all the way down through F tier. Now, a lot of these cards, not all of them, but a lot of these cards, you guys are probably going to be like, well, Ty, that card was on the power forward list. Yes, I know, I get it. It's something that is obviously tough for me, but if a card can play power forward and is good at center, such as like a Dikembe Mutombo, what am I supposed to do, right? They've got to be on both of these lists because at the end of the day, they can play at power forward and be incredible. They can play at center and be incredible. So it's just one of those things. So, you know, some cards are going to be here more than once. But go watch that power forward video if you have not yet. Now, again, if you are new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button. As always, guys, I appreciate all the support on the channel. Pink Diamond Victor Wembanyama. At this stage, Wemby is still good, but at this stage, he's no longer great. And I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying you can't run him. I'm just saying Victor Wembanyama is no longer that next level good card, right? Offensively, still really good. Still going to knock down a ton of shots. Still going to, you know, do his thing. Has that normal leaner. Going right is going to be cheesy. But it's like defensively, he's not great. He's not super fast. He's just not ideal. B tier for Wemby. Galaxy Opa Yao? I'm going to go same tier. Honestly, though, when you're looking at this, I'm going to go C tier for both. And it's going to seem crazy, but with all of the top level talent that we've got on this list, I think it's right. Like at this stage, Wemby is still really good, but compared to a lot of these other guys, I just don't know. I got to put him at B tier for now, though I do. Although I don't know if that's the right tier. I'm just being honest. I genuinely don't know if B tier is the right tier for those couple of guys. Dark Matter Hakeem up next. And this is tough, right? Because if you're asking me, Ty, Dark Matter Hakeem or Pink Diamond Wemby at center, who am I taking? I don't know. And I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not trying to hate. I'm genuinely, I don't know. I'm going to put him at B tier. The thing about it is Hakeem's going to give you everything else on the court better than Wemby outside of just being tall. So I don't know. I'm going to go B tier. It's tough. Arvydas Sabonis F tier. He gives you nothing on the court. It actually shocks me how many people are running Sabonis. Now, it shouldn't have shocked me because at the end of the day, he was a free card. So like, again, it shouldn't have surprised me, but it's just amazing how many people like should understand that like that Sabonis card is dirt, but still run him. Like the card stinks, but yet people still have the audacity to run him. I don't know, man. The card is absolute dirt on this game. F tier. 100 overall Shaq. I'm gonna go A tier. Now again, if my B tier, it might, you know, go different, but I think Shaq's better at power forward than center, and I do think there are better centers in this game than Shaq. I gotta go S tier though. I have to. Shaq is so good on this game. I've got to go S tier. I don't think he's the best center in the game, but I do think he is S tier level. Kristaps, same thing. I mean, Kristaps is an absolute beast. You've got to go S tier. No, he's not the best, you know, center in the game, but he is super close. So I am going to put him at that S tier. Next up, Galaxy Opa Wemby, A tier. And I kind of like this, right? Like Galaxy Opa Wemby's not quite as good as Shaq or KP. He is a cheese ball, and obviously if you find a souped up one, then obviously he is that type of a level. But base Wemby is not S tier. He's just not. I'm sorry. And I've got Wemby, but Shaq and KP probably are the better options. I don't like that though at all. I'm going to do this. I'm going to move them down to A tier. I'm going to. Joel Embiid, I don't know, man. I think I gotta go C tier, but if I go C tier with him, it's like, do all these guys go C tier? I'm gonna do it right now. Again, I think there's a massive difference between the Galaxy Opal and Pink Diamond Wemby, okay? And that's just kind of my position. Do I think Pink Diamond Wemby is still good and valuable? Yes, but it's just tough because where does he belong on here? I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know. So I'm going to leave these guys at C tier for now. And we'll just kind of, it'll be a plug and play type thing. Vlade Divac, not horrible at this stage, but D tier I think is the right tier. Dark Matter Chet, C tier I think is right for Dark Matter Chet. Galaxy Opa Rudy Gobert, D tier. And Gobert is fine, but I do think D tier is probably the right tier for Gobert at this stage. And again, I run him on my nobody spent. And honestly, this tier list is going to be weird because you're ranking the best of the best. And so even if a card's at D tier, that doesn't necessarily mean they're bad. It just means they're not, you know, top tier. So just kind of know that as well. I'm not saying a lot of these cards stink. That's not what I'm trying to do. But I am trying to make this tier list, you know, the elite of the elite. And hopefully it works out for me. Dark Matter, Kareem up next. I think B tier is the perfect spot for Kareem. I still really like Kareem, especially at center. I think the problem lies, like, if you compare his release to Wemby, or not to Wemby, but yeah, to Wemby, Shaq's, or KP, his release is just not nearly as good. And so I think that's the one thing about Kareem that I really think about, that it's like, yeah, Kareem is good, but he's not that elite of the elites. David Robinson, Dark Matter, I'd love to go B tier, but with the way this list is going, I'm going to go C tier. If I have to move cards up eventually, I will. Zach Edey, I'm going to go A tier. Not quite S tier, but Zach Edey is an absolute beast, an absolute stud on this game. If you've got Zach Edey, you've got a center that is literally Zeus. Bull, C tier. Manute Bull, F tier. Manute stinks on this game. Eddie Curry on this tier list, F tier, but he's at... I'll go low B. I'll go low D. He's not F tier, but he's not good. Pat Ewing, I'm going to go D tier. I'm taking all these cards at C tier over him. 100 overall, Yao, S tier. I actually like the way my list is trending because Yao is so much better than all the cards at A tier. He is. And I like the cards at A tier, but Yao is just that next level good. Literally 7'6", has a good release, should never miss shots for you. Yao is going to be that next level good on this game. There's really no question about it. Next up, Pau Gasol. D tier probably. I just really do not love Pau Gasol in this game. Hassan Whiteside, low D. Thing for Whiteside is obviously if you're running in with Mario Chalmers, it makes Chalmers a lot better, but Whiteside's not that good. 100 overall, Wilt Chamberlain, A tier. Really no questions asked. Dark Matter, Marc Gasol. I'm going to go C tier. I do think C tier is the right tier for Marc Gasol. Bargnani, C tier. Bargnani's fine. I don't necessarily love him. And eventually we might have some separation here between C and B at some stage. Roy Hibbert. I actually think Roy Hibbert's C tier. I really do like the card. I rate him pretty highly. Gonna play good defense. Gonna knock down open shots. Card's good. JaVale McGee's not bad, but he's only 6'11". Okay, I'm gonna start separating some of these guys. I'm going to, because I think it's fair to do for some of my favorite cards here at C tier to move them up. And so, I mean, I'm gonna just rank my cards at C tier, something like this. I gotta move Hakeem up, and I think I gotta move Chet up. I think I do. Joel Embiid, I'm gonna move up as well. I like this a little bit more. Now, again, a lot more cards at B tier, but I think a lot of these cards can play at a very, very, very high level. I just don't love Bobo. I know a lot of people do. I don't love him. Alex R is an interesting one. He's either low B or high C. I'm going to go low B. I don't like Alex R personally as much as like a Hakeem or David Robinson, but a lot of that is just my personal opinion. I could probably be wrong on that, and again, I'm willing to admit it. But Alex R, I do think B tier is the right spot. Miles Turner, I actually think Miles Turner is good, but he is a perfect C tier card. It's one of the reasons that I kind of separated the tiers, because again, he is perfect C tier, and I think I've got to move Rudy and Vlade up. But then it's like, is Patrick Ewing really D tier? His release is bad, but he is 100 overall. I'll go low C. And Pau Gasol, I could be doing a disservice. I guess I'll go low C, but I don't like that. Then I feel like I got to move Bobo up and Bargnani up. Is this better? Because it's where I'm at right now. I don't necessarily love it, but it's where I'm at. Invincible Victor Wembanyama. Him and Yao are the only cards that deserve S tier. I'm just being honest with you. Like, Wemby is a lot better than Yao, but Yao is on that somewhat similar level. So it is what it is. Wemby is better at power forward. Honestly, if I had both the cards, I'd run them together. I'd run Wemby at power forward, Yao at center. It's what I personally would do. But obviously, both those cards at the center position are S tier. And I said Wemby's better than Yao, but honestly, I don't know. Like, Yao is obviously taller. I don't know. Mark Eaton up next. I'm going to go B tier with Mark Eaton. I really do like Mark Eaton. I think he's a really solid card. 7'4". Going to be able to compete against, you know, the Wembys and Yaos of the world. But he is definitely that B tier. Dikembe Mutombo, you are going A tier. Dikembe Mutombo is so good on this game. I've said it in my past videos. Like, his release is good. He's 7'2", so he can compete against those top level guys. Dikembe Mutombo is literally so good on this game. A tier. Walker Kessler up next. I'm going to go C tier. I think Walker Kessler is just fine on this game. I think his stats are obviously really solid. I think defensively he's going to be fine. I think C tier is the perfect spot for Kessler. Zubac up next. Honestly, I haven't seen a bunch of Zoo. I haven't played against him, so I don't really know. I guess I'll throw him at C tier, but again, I really don't know with Zubac. I haven't seen him a ton. I haven't played against him, so it's a tough one. I'm going to throw him at C tier. 100 overall Chet, I've got to go A tier. Now, I know people are going to say, Ty, is 100 overall Chet that much better than base Chet? No, but there are some, some definite differences. The speed rating is important. The 3-ball rating is important. No sig-wise, he doesn't get a ton better, so I get when people are like, he's barely better than the dark matter Chet. I get it, because sig-wise, they're the same. But again, the card is good enough to go at A tier in my opinion. I do think Wilt's going to be better than him though. Just like side by side comparing them. Dirk, A tier as well. I think Dirk's going to be better than Chet. I think Dirk's more on like a Shaq level than a guy like Chet. Both cards are going to be 100 overall. Play great defense though. So both cards in my opinion do deserve that A tier. Andre Drummond up next. Interesting card. I haven't played against him a ton. I haven't really seen him a ton. I'm going to throw him at C tier, and I know C tiers kind of just went into the Galaxy Opal type tier. Drummond is solid, but again, he is only 6'11", and so at the center position, if you come up against a Yao type card, he might struggle a little bit just because at this stage, he's just, I don't want to say undersized, but somewhat undersized. Donovan Clingan, last but certainly not least. At the center position, I am throwing Donovan Clingan at B tier. And I know people are going to be like, Ty, really? But if you've used or played against Donovan Clingan, he's a really good card. He is 7'2". He's got a good release. He's going to knock down green shots. There's just not many flaws in Donovan Clingan, in my opinion. The card is such a complete card in this game. And if you don't think he's B tier, I really want to know why. Like, to me, he knocks down shots. He's got decent speed, and he comes with a ton of badges. Now, yes, obviously, you're going to have to, fully badge him up, apply a shoe, all those types of things. But I really like Donovan Clingan, and out of the event, I think he is the most worth it card. That's going to wrap it up for our center tier list. When I started this tier list, I wasn't sure, but as times went on, I actually like where this tier list ended. I wasn't sure when I started it. I thought it would be a little rough. But as it went on, it got better and better, and I'm actually really liking where this tier list did end. So you guys can let me know your thoughts on this tier list down below in the comments. Drop a like on it. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.